Just learned that women have labia minoras. Mazal, happy Hanukkah to your coochie.
You want to know what happened to the last dog that got in the trash?
Enjoy a big bowl. Don't mind if I do, actually.
Is there something you have learned about your dad in the course of this campaign that you didn't?
Hello?
Well, if you're not Team Edward, then who's your favorite vampire?
Obviously the one from Sesame Street.
He doesn't count.
Oh, I can assure you he does.
Take off his helmet. I want everybody to see. Mr. Worldwide!
The hardest part about working in a lab is that I can't drink things, even if they're yummy colors.
Hey, where are you going? To Out Pizza the Hut. Hey, how did it go? Got my ass beat.
Okay. What does this say? Good job! You did a good job. It does say meow.
We've just received a report from Master Kenobi. He has engaged General Grievous.
I am sick and tired of these high gas prices. I mean, look at this. Joe Biden, you need to do something about this. I can't afford that.
Yeah, you fucking love this shit.
The left is trying to erase women.
And none of the erasers are working. They're too hard. They just keep smudging the women everywhere and it looks really bad.
Ladies, be honest. Is he hot? Or is he the only guy in the party that knows how to use a healing spell? Because I know, in a dungeon, that's pretty valuable. But let me know.
Love how when you get all the sages, it really gives the vibes of you and your friends going out and causing problems. Yeah, we roll deep. You fucking idiot, I was gonna pick those! This whole fucking gang, I'm fucking tired of y'all. Y'all.
I don't really like licorice, but I eat it to satiate my need to chew on cables and wires. It's like one big Ethernet cord.
Stop blaming oil companies for climate change. This study shows that getting rich off of oil is super fun, and that the more yachts you own, the more fun you have. Why should we get to survive when they can thrive?
It's this brand new thing called the RICO Act, and we can use it to charge like dozens of people under one umbrella conspiracy. It's really awesome. We can use it to take down the entire mafia. This will never bite me in the ass.
Okay, so in all seriousness, I really need to know if alien is an intergalactic slur, because I am not trying to be vaporized in these streets by an interdimensional being for being disrespectful. All you government people keep saying non-human. Non-humans. Is that, are we making a switch? Is it a switch happening?
Don't we fucking know it?
Yeah, lean back. It just gets better.
Standing at attention. Oh, I gotta go hurt a disabled person or something real quick.
So, Baldur's Gate is the best game in existence, I think, because I pissed off a genie, and now I'm cheese. I'm a wheel of cheese.
Finally, after all these years, I get to tell this joke. Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani, and others all got charged in Georgia for violating what?
Oh, darling, it's not that I don't like you. It's just, well, you give me the ick.
I got sucked up into a tornado, and Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Big beast when it comes to the lyrics. Me, I do this thing on the mic with no gimmicks. Came a long way, I was serving in no civics. And you were trying to keep me from winning, but I did it. Ask about me, I did it. Let man stay on my sofa, I did it. Busting my watch on my choker, I did it. I kept a straight face in this poker, I did it. Look.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Zos. Ohayou gozaimasu. House. Ooh.
Guys, I'm at a crime scene. This is where Lincoln was murdered when he was watching Hairspray on Broadway. Lincoln, I will avenge you. I'm ready to solve your crime. I think this is the Hard Rock Cafe he went to beforehand. Lincoln pregame there and he had no idea what was to come. I'm getting word on the street that they already solved the crime.
Starships were meant to fly.
Saw these niggas steady jocking cause they know I'm the truth. Material girl. And I get it from my mammy bar main bust down. These hoes can't stand me. Material girl. Currently working on a Grammy, meanwhile pussy popping with your man in Miami. Material girl. Chanel's the pearls, that's the trick that it takes to keep the grubs. Chopping bitches down like it was.
Caution, wet floor.
Cuidado, piso mojado.
All of the lights.
I think I need a crowbar. Yeah, it's upstairs. Huh?
Well, as the local village blacksmith, yeah, I could make you that, but I'd need a shard of a god's soul, a gem found in the 10th circle of hell, and unicorn tears. Oh yeah, I got all that shit already. Here you go. Okay. That's it? No reaction? Are you going to react to the fact that I'm going to successfully create this item for you despite never having worked with any of these materials before? Probably not, no. Then I'm not going to be impressed by your little fetch quest.
I'm here at Rialto Beach, just outside of Seattle, Washington. Behind me is the Pacific Ocean. As you'll notice, the water is covered in this thick, freezing cold foam. A lot of people don't know this, but this is where Starbucks harvests the cold foam that they put in their iced drinks. Now, just a few short years ago, this foam would have been up to my eyeballs. Oh, it's cold! Oh, it's cold! But the yearly cold foam harvest has wreaked havoc on this local environment. This is one of the many ways humanity's impact is decimating nature.
Oh, what? Yo, nice stream, bro. Can you do this? Can you do this? Damn, bro. Can you do this? What? Check this one out. 8 streams, dude? That's gotta be a record, dude. Yo, respect though, bro.
I've come back to do working for modest behavior, but look at Sister Minnie. She is doing misbehavior on this lace. I'm actually... Stop, my sister. Look, my sister. I make for you beautiful hijab. Oh, she's unsubscribed. MashaAllah, my sister. Look at her hijab. It's so much cute. But we must fix over here, my sister. Oh, she says, touch my hijab. I will stab. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'm sorry, my sister. Ooh.
How do you defend yourself against someone with food allergies? Okay, first step, hand them a random snack. Instinctually, they'll start checking the ingredients.
Oh, this has soy, I'm allergic.
Now, you can blow peanut powder in their face. Last step, grab their EpiPen. Instead of giving it to them, give it to yourself. Now you have super speed to get away. Meanwhile, they've only got minutes to live. But don't feel guilty. It's essentially natural selection.
Sensei Senseless, professional self-defense instructor.
Believe they may be involved in some sort of intergalactic drug cartel, perhaps affiliated with one of the interstellar wizard alliances.
Wizard alliances?
Yes, next question.
Just a thought, more of a shot in the dark, but we wouldn't happen to be invading Iran today, would we?
You got me.
I fell for it. You almost got away with that one.
No, I went too far.
Do you believe in God? No, but I do believe in the Best Buy Witch.
I believe in the Best Buy Witch. She lives in the East Rutherford, New Jersey Best Buy. She has a cottage made of iPads. She lures children in to melt them down in her cauldron and turn them into SD cards.
She smells absolutely horrible, and her name is Dan.
I'm a humble disciple of Dan, the Best Buy Witch. I used to pray to the Circuit City Necromancer.
She uploaded my soul to iCloud, and I can't remember my password.
Oh, Dan? Yeah, I know Dan. We dated for like 5 months. She was always trying to steal my pee. I'd be like, what do you need my pee for? And she'd be like,
This is how we make TVs.
She had like the hat and the pointy hat and stuff like that. She was so hot.
Ooh, summon this, cast this. All y'all novice wizards ain't even on this alchemy stuff.
Oh, little bro really talking about alchemy. Bro flexing his potions and tonics because he hath not the intelligence to cast a simple flame incantation. But no, for real though, where your spellbook at, bro? Where your grimoire at, okay? If you're not showing me a tome, you best lower your tone, because I promise you, if we went hex for hex, if we went spell for spell, you'll be embarrassed. I make you my apprentice, little boy. Best sit down and get your ass back to the lab.
Hey, das Tisch ist cool. Der. Ha? Der Tisch. Ah, danke. Ja, kein Problem. Magst du auch? Ein Apfel. Einen. Ah, einen. Ja. Danke. Ja, passt ja. Hast du das Buch gelesen? Bitte? Das Buch. Ja, genau. Das Buch, ja.
Nein, noch nicht.
Das Wasser schmeckt komisch.
Hä?
Die Wasser?
Das.
Ja, das doesn't even matter.
Fuck wizards, man. You and your hocus pocus bullshit. I don't even get where.
Oh, the Nomad is mad. Nomad is mad. Hey, Nomad, I'm gonna show you something real quick. Watch this. Isn't this one of your little soldier boys? Your little fighter pals? I caught him off the ground. Caught him in a dumpster after last week's battle. I cast a Revivify on him. Since you can't do that, you don't got the magic, the diamond needed because you're broke. But yeah, hey, look at him go, man. No, you're lucky the council banned testicular torsion spells, because where I come from down the Kingdom of Fife, I would have had your shit in a knot for even saying that. I don't know how y'all got down in Bitterbog or Night Vale, wherever you come from, but here, nah, you don't fly for that stuff, bro.
Like many young adults, I used to enjoy my life. That is until I discovered worrying about the future. Now, I have stopped living in the present and I started living in my head instead. I am a warrior, not a warrior. Escándalo! They say worrying is bad for you. I disagree. I think it works because 99% of the things I'm worried about never happens. If you start worrying about the future today, you can also get
always feeling like you're behind, overthinking and depression, missing out on the present.
And if you upgrade to the premium plan,
dwelling on the past.
All of this for free $99. So what are you waiting for? Start worrying about the future and let your life pass you by today.
Hey, thanks for dinner, Shannon. Yeah, hey, do you know anywhere we could escape the old ball and chain, Huh? Oh, you know what I mean, like a man cave, somewhere to escape the feminine pheromones and the nagging. Hey, on a good week, if I'm lucky, I only have to see my wife at dinner, okay? Oh, yeah, we don't have a man cave. We have a wife crypt. Oh, a wife what? Oh, it's just a little secluded area for Shannon to do the dark bidding of mysterious entities of immense power and dubious intentions. She's beckoning me. Why is she beckoning me ominously? Oh, that's because you've been selected for ritual sacrifice, Jim. You know how they are this time of the month.
You probably know what a domestic cat sounds like, but do you know what a wild cat sounds like?
If you're level 18 or higher and you still don't have your first wizard tower yet, you need
Certified Dark Wizard Secret. Don't listen to anything that nigga will tell you. He is gonna rob you out of 150 gold pieces like he did me. Do not take the advice of a Magus like him, bro. I'm gonna show y'all the view he got me. I'm gonna show y'all the view.
This is where bro got me. This is where he sent me. Banishment circle and all, bro. He told me it was a teleportation circle. I paid 150 gold pieces for a tower in the Underdark. Where did this get me, bro? He got me a motherfucking crack house, a little goblin hut down on the 7th circle of Inferno. 7th fucking circle, bro. I've had my hut raided by Ballers 3 times this week. I had to cast polymorph on all of them, keep them in the jars. I'm done with niggas like this, bro. I'm done with mages like this. Mages has always gotta prey on the downfall of another wizard, bro, and the wizard that's better than them. He don't got it like me. He know he doesn't, so he had to send me down here. Don't take no tips from him. Don't listen to that video.
Never should have come here.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like a letter from the Jarl. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
LMAO, I seen a prompt talking about, maidens, what would you do if your man asked you to make him a meal in the 8th hour of night? And such a prompt is based in pure delusion, because everyone knows the Grey River Basilisks raid villages under the warm moonlight. Unless your maiden is a warrior or a huntress, there's no conversation to be had. You have to be on Night's Watch with your spear by the creek hunting basilisks, okay? And one would say, okay, forget about the time, the situation in general. What would the maidens do if you asked her to make a meal? And that is still stupid. Don't let the Thunder Dragon's rainstorms fool you. The summer sun still rises. And everyone knows the best meal under the summer sun is barbecued basilisks. Okay? The only meal-related conversations you and your maiden ought to be having is, does she want hers with fairy sage that neutralizes all the venom and you could just make it any way you would make any other meat? Or does she want the ogre spice that neutralizes most of the venom but leaves just enough to add an extra kick to the spice? That's it. You're cooking in the summers.
Hi there, it appears that I've been booted off my flight today. Yes, it appears that we've overbooked today's flight. Well, I already paid for my ticket and I really need to be on this flight. Sorry, there's nothing we can do and we'll have to get you on the next one. He doesn't know that I know this trick. Actually, I will be on today's flight because little did you know. Before I got to the airport, I researched all of the employees on this airline and learned information about you. Who you are, who your parents are, and after I packed my bags, I kidnapped your mother, who is now sitting blindfolded in my basement without food or water in complete darkness, hoping that her son will do the right thing. So, am I still not getting on this flight today? I see. But it appears that you've miscalculated one thing, which is that I actually have a pretty complicated relationship with my mother, and you're actually doing me a favor by taking her out. Now I don't have to do it myself, but I admire the lengths to which you'll go to get on this flight today, and I must admit that I find myself sexually attracted to you. I feel the same way, and since I can't get on my flight today, I think that we should run away together and never look back. Wonderful. I'm glad we could resolve this issue.
The airship they've docked to the roof has caused an immense amount of damage, but every time I bring it up or confront them with it, all they say is, "Oh, let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll." What does that mean? Yeah, the blacksmith tried to build them 3 weeks ago and they still haven't found his body. You don't think that's related to the special on mystery meat that the butcher's running, do you? Yeah, the large one asks for his usual every time he comes in, and every time he comes in I give him something different, so really I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, they ask me for rumors every day, but honestly I don't have the heart to tell them that all of the gossip is about them. Just last week the short one picked everyone's pockets in here and used the gold to buy multiple rounds for the house. And then once everybody was drunk, they convinced them to invest in an owlbear breeding program. And somehow they did. Yes, those are their wanted posters. I didn't put them up though. They did, after they had them framed. You know, the more I think about it, I'm beginning to suspect that they're not actually heroes. We all know that the town guard is not going to do anything about it, so I don't even know why I'm sitting here and complaining. Honestly, I'm just glad they had that line of peasants pointed away from my tavern rather than towards it.
Alright, so the original joke I had for this video was going to be like Alpha Male Wizard Podcast. It would have been called like Red Potion Podcast, and it would have been like, alright, would you rather have a thought pixie daughter or a gang gnome son? You know, like, it would have been really funny. But like, before I parody something, I like to like research it accurately, right? To make sure that I'm properly parodying what I'm doing. But like, after watching like 4 or 5 of those gay son or thought daughter videos, I just got really sad, bro, because like, so many people would rather die before they pick a gay son, right? Like, they were so shocked at the question, but they would never pick the gay son, right? And when they pick the thought daughter, always like, oh, I'll pick thought daughter, right? But if she a thought, I'm just gonna beat her, right? Like, you know, just casually wanting to do child abuse because their daughter has sex a lot. Like, that's just really sad, bro. And like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, this isn't the video you want, but like, here, hold on. I can make it up to you. One second. okay?
Tired of constantly cleaning your pots and pans? Me too. I'm tired of a lot of things, actually. I'm tired of constantly thinking about my own mortality, knowing it could all end in a split second. Imagine being one of those suckers on that submarine thinking you're just gonna go see the Titanic. Before you know it, you're being vaporized. The human body is incredibly fragile, and we're basically just piñatas full of blood waiting to be whacked by the Grim Reaper. I fear going outside, but staying indoors makes me feel like I'm wasting precious minutes of my life. What's that all about? Every day I'm basically decaying a little bit more, but here I am worrying about my taxes. Why do I even care about finding an efficient solution for cleaning my pots and pans for a low price of $19.99 with shipping and handling when death is inevitable? But wait, there's more. I'm so scared all the time. Don't wait, call now at this toll-free number. Call now because this offer is available for a limited time only, as are we, right? Because all time is limited. The planet keeps getting hotter. The Atlantic Ocean's basically a seafood boil. If you call right now, you'll get 2 whatevers for the price of 1. This offer is fleeting, as is life, and I wish someone would hold me.
I'm gonna hit you with a pommel strike for real. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm done talking. I'm about the action now. Meet me in the Enchanted Forest. We'll run it back. We can run it back. Let's go.
All right, then. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy when I pull up to the Enchanted Forest, because I'm tired of you talking down on me like you beat me at my best. You caught me one time without my spell slots after I beat the Ancient Shadow Drake, and now you talking like you anti-mage, huh? Like you Mage Slayer Turok. All right? Keep that same energy, because I can no longer allow the disrespect on my name, okay? Because I was over at the tavern, right? The one that Lane run. I saw the finest half-elf, half-orc, they-them fighter baddie I've ever seen in my life. Their AC was off the chart. Would have been a perfect tank for me. I go to talk to them, and they're like, nah, and ain't you the wizard that Carrie beat? So that's it. I cannot have that slander on my name, bro. I hope you ready for that smoke, because I'm about to give you all that fireball action. Shit, I heard you an Oathbreaker Paladin. Well, shit, I'm a Jawbreaker wizard, bro. I'm about to rock your Actually, in fact, it is a good thing you left your god, because I'm telling you right now, ain't no divine intervention in the world that's finna save you from me, bro. So keep that energy, bro. I'm gonna pull up to the Enchanted Forest tonight.
This is the geology of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom's Hyrule. The first thing I noticed is that the rock that composes the Sky Islands looks like columnar basalt. Basalt is a volcanic rock, and these joints with the hexagonal patterns serve to vent heat from the cooling surface within an ancient lava flow. Probably the most famous example of this rock on Earth is the Giant's Causeway in Ireland. We have to talk about Death Mountain because I have a bone to pick with you, Mr. Miyamoto. Death Mountain is very steep and conical like a stratovolcano, but the composition of the rocks looks like either rhyolite, a felsic supersilica and alkali-rich rock, or maybe very weathered basalt, a mafic iron-rich rock. But everyone knows that stratovolcanoes are built from gray-colored andesite. Rhyolite is usually deposited on the edge of calderas, and basalt makes for much more gently sloping shield volcanoes. Get it right. No complaints about the geology of the Gerudo Highlands. It looks like a nice red sandstone. Maybe they could have added some cross-bedding though. These layers look pretty conformable to me. But I guess it's possible. The red color suggests its depositional environment was rich in oxygen. So the lack of cross-bedding narrows it down from what was possibly an aeolian or fluvial origin to probably a very terrigenous or shallow marine environment. One last thing we need to talk about is zonaite. Y'all, there aren't too many rocks, at least on our world, that glow and emit energy. Zonaite is probably an ore of uranium, maybe altunite. Link, go to the doctor, maybe get a CT scan.
Hurricane Hilary is going to be the first hurricane in LA since 1939.
Yeah, it's insane. I guess we're long overdue.
You could say that again. We're finally going to get a female hurricane.
90% of the hurricanes have female names. Katrina, Sandy, Irene.
Oh, so that's too many female hurricanes for you? There can't be another one?
No, it doesn't matter what the name is. The hurricane's going to cause a lot of property damage.
She's going to cause a lot of property damage.
Have you ever experienced a hurricane before?
No, I'm from LA. Why do you think I'm so excited about it? I'm going to make little splishy splashies in my boots.
The last hurricane I was in, we lost power for a week.
Well, we lost power for 4 years in 2016.
Ah, shit, look at that. It's already crazy overcast.
Yeah, just imagine. So many young girls right now are looking up at that sky and thinking, one day, That'll be me.
You know the last time this happened in LA, like 100 people died, right?
Okay, Slay.
Is this a joke to you?
What do you think I should wear? I'm flying in my whole family for this.
Why would you do that? It's not safe to fly right now. This hurricane's gonna be really dangerous.
Well-behaved hurricanes seldom make history.
Dude, it's gonna be nasty.
Wow, nasty? I wish you could hear yourself right now. Hashtag I'm with hurricane. I should put that on a shirt.
Please don't do that.
Do you want a shirt? We're selling out really fast.
No, I do not want a shirt.
Oh my god, Hillary just retweeted.
Look, I think you're grossly underestimating the severity of this situation.
Yeah, well, I think your male fragility is showing.
Boy howdy, I sure am enjoying all these strikes, finally demanding our fair share from the ruling class. Aliens. What? Aliens. Aliens exist, and we have them somewhere. Cool. Anyway, about these strikes. Do you not care about aliens? Let me ask you a question. You guys just voted against making food a human right, didn't you? Yes. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, you were the only ones on this fucking rock to do so, right? Yes. Okay, so are the aliens gonna do anything about that? Are they gonna magically change your mind? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, follow-up question. Are they gonna do anything about these living corpses blue screening mid-sentence in our government? No. Yeah, somehow I didn't think so either. All right, I got a couple more questions for you. Are they going to do anything about maybe helping me with the rent? Because there's been a leak in my water heater for the last month that my landlord refuses to fix, but he still wants to raise my rent. Are they going to do anything about that? No. Okay, last question, and I need you to think hard about this one, okay? Are the aliens gonna help us with climate change? Are they gonna do anything about, I don't know, these rising ocean temperatures that are making everything unbearably hot so that we're not out here figuratively and literally dying from the heat and the humidity? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. So to answer your question, no, I don't give a single solitary fuck about aliens.
We're cracking down on password sharing.
Oh yeah?
It's not going to take away any of your general excitement for Disney Plus or Hulu. It's just one of those things that we have to kind of be realistic about. You know, the money is, you know. Oh yeah, no, for sure. And it's not a big enough deal that it's going to ruin everybody's experience of the streaming platform. Like, how many people realistically share passwords anyway? It's just a small minority, you know. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Totally. Besides, like, you guys have Mandalorian to look forward to and all of the really awesome Marvel series and movies. Lots of stuff to look at, the classic Disney movies, and you guys can all get together and watch it as a family. You don't have to worry about giving your passwords away. It's not going to take anything away. Totally, dude. Yeah, no, for sure. Totally. Just people make such a big deal out of minor changes that we make, and it's never as big of a deal as people make it out to be. I'm sure that once you won't even probably notice it. You know what I'm saying? And the price jumps are one thing, and we'll all work through that one together. Yep. And I doubt this has changed your mind on keeping Disney Plus. I'm sure you still plan on keeping it, right? No, put my stuff in the cabin, and then we can take off
Mace?
after. Who said?
Mace,
Huh?
over here. You're gonna keep Disney Plus, right?
Yeah. I'll hang on to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, no, keep it in the cabin, and then after that, we'll hit a run. We'll make for the Bahamas, and then after that, we'll talk. All right, I'll let you go. I know you're with me on that. I like that guy. He's a good kid. Thought he'd never leave. All right, gentlemen, we good?
Aye, Captain.
First mate, play the song.
Aye, sir.
We have pumpkin tonight. How about some pumpkin, big boy? Where's Sonny? Come over here, Rocco. Come on. Oh, big boy. Keep coming. We might go to the corner. Keep coming. Come on. Sonny. Come on. Come on, Sonny. You want some pumpkin? You want some pumpkin, Rocco? Oh, pumpkin. Well, Sonny, you snooze, you lose. Come on. I think he's eating my tree over there, Rocco. I'm not sure. Oh, no. Here it comes. Come on, Sonny. Bit boggy, is it, man? Come on, big boy. Come on, come on. He says, yes, please. Pumpkin. Get it in there. Hang on, Rocco. You and that tongue. Pumpkin. Hang on, I've dropped a bit. Hang on, Rocco. There we go. Nice bits. Okay. Gotta make it even. There you go, Sonny. Sorry, boys, that's it. Give me that tongue. Show me the tongue.
So if you're anything like me, you've been waiting for years to hopefully witness the complete collapse of the Republican Party, and I'm here to tell you that thanks to this man, that day's not too far away. Because Republican parties all across the country in key states are completely broke. Republicans in my state of Minnesota currently have $53.81 in the bank. No, that is not a typo, and they currently owe $335,000. And they're definitely not the only ones. The Colorado GOP hasn't been able to pay their staff or rent in months. The highly competitive state of Arizona, same thing. In March, they reported that they had less than $50,000, when at the same time 4 years ago, they had $770,000. And last, but definitely not least, the all-important swing state of Michigan reported they only had $93,000 in their bank account, which is better than the others, but is absolute pennies when it comes to political fundraising. One of the biggest reasons for this is that after Trump won, that attracted a new, crazier kind of candidate to the Republican Party, and most of the big money donors don't want to be associated with them. And Trump himself sucks up all the small dollar donations and puts them to good use by paying for his legal fees that have totaled more than $40 million just this year, all from donations. And speaking of legal issues, money problems is not the only problem Trump has caused for the state parties, because there's also been a lot of legal stuff as well, like in Michigan, where 16 people have been charged for trying to go along with Trump's absurd fake elector scheme. Republicans in Georgia and Arizona have also racked up a ton of legal bills because they went along with Trump's self-serving coup attempt. And the funniest part about the whole thing is that even though Trump is clearly destroying the Republican Party, they can't get rid of him, because anytime somebody even attempts to take his spot, he destroys them. Conservative media tried for years to prop up Ron DeSantis as the next guy. Trump started going after him, and now 6 months later, DeSantis is a joke candidate that has no shot. So just 7 years after Lindsey Graham said this,
Donald Trump is not going to be the nominee of the Republican Party. If he is, that's the end of the Republican Party. Because what he is doing is...
So then if he is, what do you do?
Well, then we'll lose. We'll lose, and we should lose.
The Republican Party is officially dying, because you can only replace so many Liz Cheneys, who's a terrible person, but at least somewhat competent, with Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's also a terrible person, but not competent in the slightest. So it has been 7 short years since Republicans sold their soul in order to get Trump in the White House, and they are now forced to hitch their wagon to a man who will spend more time in the courtroom than on the campaign trail. And none of them can dare speak up against that man for fear of losing what little power they have left. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna grab my popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the chaos.
I love that France gave us the Statue of Liberty and we were like, wow.
Are you ready for some wildly paraphrased history? Because it's so much funnier than that. So it's the late 1800s. The Chicago World Fair is going to happen, and there's so much stuff happening around that. The list of things that are invented specifically for the Chicago World Fair ranges from, like, spray paint to the Ferris wheel. And possibly bungee jumping. Unclear. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. It is kind of wild. We're looking for a showstopper. Because you see, the last big World Fair that happened was in France. And the thing they unveiled at that World's Fair was the freaking Eiffel Tower. And that was huge. Like culturally, but also physically. It is a tower. They are large. So the people who are in charge of this, and I don't feel like looking up references for this funny little video, so I don't remember who that was, but they're like, okay, we need something American and amazing to be at the center of this fair. Now, they get a lot of objectively funny submissions. There's, like, one dude that wants to build this friggin' enormous log cabin tower. I can't remember if this was the same idea or a different idea than the one who wanted to build a god-awful long toboggan ride from Chicago to New York. Unclear how he was planning on doing that. I mentioned the bungee jump thing. Someone wanted to make bungee jumping, but it was like a huge glass case full of people, and then they landed on a mattress. I don't think the science panned out on that, and they didn't try, so that's probably for the best. Some nut job was like, what if we put people in big glass boxes and spin them around on a huge wheel? That guy's name, by the way, was George Ferris, and actually they did that. Yes, the first Ferris wheel was huge glass boxes, and they had attendants in each of the boxes so that if people freaked out, there was someone there to help. And there's at least one case of a guy freaking out, and the attendant couldn't help, and a woman took off her petticoat and just put it over his head like he was a startled bird, and that worked. But right, so where does the Statue of Liberty come into this? Well, the guy who made the Eiffel Tower, that big thing that they're trying to outdo with the centerpiece for the Chicago World Fair, his name is Gustave Eiffel. Now, they open up this competition to outdo the Eiffel Tower, and who should roll up? Gustave fucking Eiffel. This guy just, like, really liked building statues. So he was like, hey, can I build a statue for you? And they were like, this is like an American thing, like a spirit of America. And Gustave was like, okay, we'll go build something else. And so I'm not definitively saying that because they didn't let him build the centerpiece tower, he had free time and decided to make the Statue of Liberty. But yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So the series of events is basically Gustave is like, can I build your tower? And they're like, not this time. And then Gustave is like, okay, and comes back with a different big thing that's effectively a tower. And they're like, all right, thanks, Gustave. Okay, we're gonna put it on its own nice island. Good job. I just really liked building towers.